Tears for Justice and Hope indeed. Now, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has received 560 million Kenya shillings from the European Union to boost its preparations for the 2017 general election. IEBC has recently come under fire from the opposition over the deployment of BVR kits in its voter registration exercise.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission's cry for additional funds seems to have fallen on open ears. Today, the Commission was handed 560 million shillings by the European Union to fuel its pre-election activities that include a mass voter registration.
What has happened is that with the 500 million, we were only going to recruit or to deploy about 2,800 kits, okay? But following discussions we've had with our development partners, they've kindly supported us with an additional extra kit for every kit that the government of Kenya is providing. So doubling up the number of kits that we're going to use in the field during this mass voter registration exercise.
The benevolent funding, twice the amount the EU donated in 2013, comes just a day after opposition leader Raila Odinga accused the government of deliberately starving the IEBC of funds with the ultimate goal of ensuring the electoral body fails to meet targets when registering voters, especially in opposition strongholds.
He's using this as an excuse not to include many people and not to provide sufficient time for people to register as voters.
While the European Union has offered the much-needed helping hand that will go a long way in bolstering preparations, the issuance of ID cards in opposition strongholds came up as a matter of concern.
There were concerns related to the functioning of the state institutions involved in the election process.
The EU delegation is in the country to meet key institutions including the IEBC, political leaders, women and civil society to assess progress made in said preparations, drawing from observations and recommendations after the 2013 elections. Trix Ingado, KTN News, Nairobi.